Hey YouTube, it's Justin here, aka Demonic Sweaters. Today I've got a gear review for you guys. This is about the Fesley FMP16 MIDI Pad controller. You just saw me playing it there in the intro. This is a pretty inexpensive controller that you can buy on Amazon if you're interested. I'll post a link down below. Now Fesley did send me this for free, but I'm going to give you my honest opinion. So my first thoughts on this thing is basically you kind of get what you pay for. You know, it's okay. It gets the job done. I don't think it's the greatest pad controller I've ever used. I don't think it's the worst pad controller I've ever used either, but you know, it's okay. For $69, I guess it's not too bad. You get a lot of pad banks, so you have basically 16 pads and they're all numbered. I do like the numbering, even though it reminds me a little bit of like you know, those flip phones for old people where the numbers are gigantic. That kind of reminds me of that a little bit. But it is kind of useful if you're in a live performance and you have loops assigned to different pads in Ableton. You can easily remember them by just the fact that there's numbers on there. I think that would make it a little bit easier. There's 16 pads and there's 3 different banks, so that'll give you a total of 48 different pads that you can assign things to there. And then all of the faders, well, all 2 of them, faders and knobs, also have 3 different banks as well. And it has a USB Type-C output as well as a 1/8-inch MIDI output, and it actually comes with the MIDI adapter. Let me show you guys that, which is right here in this bag. That's pretty cool. If you want to connect it to external gear, like something that's not a computer that has like an actual physical MIDI input, you can do that. It has basic transport controls for record and play right here, as well as up-down arrows where you can kind of scroll through drum racks or scenes in Ableton, which is kind of cool too. There's note repeat, which is a common feature on Akai drum pads. Basically what it does is it just triggers the same pad over and over again, set to whatever quantize grid that you select on the pad itself. And plus it looks pretty cool and it's pretty compact. Now the things that I don't like about this controller there's a couple. There's basically the pads themselves I'm not crazy about, because when you don't have full level enabled, I found the velocity sensitivity to be incredibly inconsistent. Like if you're hitting the same hardness over and over again, it's kind of going up and down all over the place. So it's really hard to trigger something that seems to be accurate to how hard you're actually hitting the pad. And then another thing that I noticed is I got quite a bit of double triggering when I was tapping a pad. And what I mean by that is you get 2 quick hits in a row, or more than 2 sometimes when you're tapping a single pad. And if you hit them kind of towards the edge or just like a little bit off center, that actually can cause the double trigger or just a miss trigger completely. So the pads themselves, I feel like, are definitely not the quality of something, say, like an Akai MPD or something like that. Would I recommend it? I'm not totally sure, because the double triggering thing actually bothers me quite a bit. If I were doing like a performance and playing like finger drums with this thing, that would drive me absolutely nuts. So, if you're just using it for recording and you want to map out basic drum beats and stuff like that, I think it would be a decent controller. But if you're looking to have something to perform with, I probably would not recommend this controller. Other than that, it's not bad. It looks cool and it looks nice on the desk. Not that that really matters, but anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Click the bell icon so you get notified every time I upload new content, and I'll see you guys really soon. Take care.